champion. Dude, this Bon Appetit are killer. I love them. Let's bang this bad boy in reverse. Hold on. What's lit, squad fam? Gotta give a shout out. I think the name was Lily. I saw it this morning. But, yeah, someone actually watched like a 30-minute stream all the way to the end. Holy dog shit. That was awesome. I said holy dog shit because I just saw a guy walking his, what is that? Some sort of poodle Shih Tzu mix, terrifying breed, some garbage. People can't drive. I'm not too excited about my workload today. I try to average $100 a day, but that's not gonna happen. Not today. I got 35, so after fees, I'll get $30 from this job, which will be a little bit more than the cost of gas there. It's all the way in Henderson. It's a handy job in a senior living community. Then I got a 3:30 in Rhodes Ranch. I'm telling you, most people do. You take your time, you shave, you do your hair, you look all good, spitty, whatnot. And I think I clean up pretty good. However, I'm so partial to that damn beard, man. But it just gets so hot. It's the same with my hair. My hair, it's like, it's just where I live, man. I wouldn't mind having long hair, man. Just to feel it again, you know, like, not crazy long, like Keanu Reeves long. My hair gets really curly when it gets long, though. Like, somewhere out there on the internet are pictures of me back in high school, hair down to like the middle of my back. Oh man, California skater boy, man. Oh, that was back in the day. I had that long flowing curls. Real men keep their beards in 100-degree heat. That's true. I've seen guys in HVAC with big ass beards working in attics and shit. It's like in an attic you can get like 120, 130 degrees because of all that insulation trapping all that heat in. And they just tough through it, man. That beard acting like a giant sponge for all the sweat dripping down their face. Yeah. It's all furniture assembly today. It's like the number one thing I do is furniture assembly, and then mounting, which I don't mind mounting. Mounting, it's enjoyable for me. You know, there's a lady I did a mountain job for yesterday. She thought I was going to take more than 4 hours to do all the shit that she wanted, but I'm pretty quick. So I busted that out for her real quick, and about 2.5 hours, mounting 2 TVs, a few mirrors, a whole bunch of other stuff, and you know, she liked the way it turned out, so cool. The longest part about mountain stuff is all that measuring, getting the dimensions just right, so trying to make sure everything lines up nice and neat. So that's kind of where I pride myself, is I do like mounting. I do find it to be enjoyable. I have a laser level, which helps a lot, but the boys got a hold of it, so it's kind of teetering off the off the tripod right now. The downside, though, it's like I love the laser level, but my tripod does not get high enough, man. I need that laser level to get up like 7 feet, you know. But I think the highest it goes is like I Love Lawn Me. It's a tripod. It's meant for cameras, dude. I've been shaving 6 months, but I feel you. Hot as balls here in Texas. It gets hot down there in Texas. Hold on. I got all these cars around me. Turned off mounting. I have patience. I just don't like hanging TVs. Crazy thing is, they weren't, when I mounted the TVs, they weren't particular about how high they wanted it. They're like, oh, as far as height goes, you make your call, but we want it in this spot. And just so happens in that spot there weren't any studs. So, and the kit didn't come with any anchors, it only came with lag bolts. So I'm like, how am I gonna do this? And then I'm like, wait a minute, I got those ZZ anchors, 50 pounds a piece, put 4 of them bad boys in, which I wouldn't advise. But the TVs were like they were like not even 10 pounds. Like they were like really light. They were only 43 inches. Yeah, so there was one I had yesterday. There was one I had, the same one. So after I hung up all her mirrors and all her bigger photos and stuff, she did have a collage that she wanted. It's the collages that are a pain in the ass. And the reason why, it's not so much as, because it's fine to measure 1 or 2 of them in the exact space you want, but it's getting the spacing between each of them. So all of the ones I did, they all had ½ an inch of spacing between them, and it turned out just fine. So, but yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain. I'm sorry, I'm driving and I'm trying to look for something at the same time. I'll find it when I park. Should be there in like what, 15 minutes according to the GPS. It's right off the 215. Hopefully I can find that other one, man. Oh my god, what's up, dude? Can I get my hands on a time machine? Yeah. Called a Philips One Razor, yeah. I know, that beard definitely takes some years off, man. I just gotta get rid of these bags under the eyes and I should be good to go. So I'm actually kind of cool that today's a short day. I was hoping that my jobs would be stacked back to back, but I do have like a break in between, a 3-4 hour break, something like that. It depends on what time I get done. I would say about 2.5 to 3 hour break, call it safe, in between jobs. I was really hoping, man, I could just do this one, do the next one, and then be done for the day, but the timeline just didn't add up for my second client, so they pushed it back to the afternoon. So now here I am, and one's an IKEA job. This one's a stupid handy job, putting together a damn TV stand. Really isn't worth it. And I gotta talk to old boy. Gotta talk to Themor because we're supposed to meet up tomorrow. I'm helping him with a job, but I gotta iron out some of the details with him. I gotta see what are the logistics, how are we handling this. I'm not going into specifics about what is being done, but it entails quite a bit of backbreaking, strenuous work. But that's just part of the job. The key issue that we really need to figure out is logistics. It's like, what is the most effective way we could do whatever he's doing. Chances are, we're not even going to know until we get there. And that's kind of cool, man. I'll just run with that. It's going to be hard, man. I don't want to meet up with Themor. I mean, I want to work. And I like the dude. He's a buddy of mine. But I don't want to see his face. What about the mystery, man? The voice behind all those conspiracy theories. Dude, yeah, well, he lives somewhere in California. I don't know where. I don't know if he lives south. I don't know if he lives north. I just know he lives in California. But the dude owns property out in Vegas. He's a slumlord. No, it's not a slumlord. No, but he owns property out here. So obviously, he's not crazy far away. Yeah, the mystique, man. I'm just gonna completely forget about it. You know, I'm gonna block it out of my mind because I've seen his like government name before, but I blocked it out of my mind so quick. I made sure to like not even pay attention to it like when it crossed my eyes because I had to pick up something for him and take it to one of his properties, and it was a bush I had to plant, or a couple of them, and his name was on the receipt when I picked up the items, the bushes. And I don't know why, but I glanced at the receipt just to make sure everything was in accordance. Well, you gotta look, you gotta make sure when you're getting the products, like, oh, is this everything? Cool. And his name's right there at the top, and I'm like, oh, no. The international man of mystery. I love Themor though, man. That dude's a hoot. He's like the only conspiracy theorist I can actually sit and have a conversation with, you know. And I'm not. My buddy Duncan's supposed to come help us, right? I'm not gonna tell Duncan that this dude's a flat earth. It's gonna the conversation will come up. It'll come up eventually. When it does, I'm just gonna let it ride. Because you know what, Themor, man, you get 20 minutes into a conversation with him. Yeah, we had a great weekend at the park. It was awesome, yeah. So, yeah, did you hear about 9/11 and how it was faked by the Bush administration and how, you know, the Earth is flat and NASA is a bunch of pile of bullshit? Like, it just naturally comes up. It's like he has to throw these things out any chance that he gets. And I'm just going to let it happen organically, and I just want to see the reaction on Duncan's face when he's like, wait, what? What else we got? Dang, that's spooky. Spooky? What's spooky? That's not healthy. What about you, dude? How's training going? Here's the thing, since I got you here, I can't believe that MTG Arena is not on mobile devices or even consoles. It like perplexes my brain to even think of. Oh, really? As every day goes by, you get sucked more into the reindeer games, huh? Imaginary tasks just to keep you busy that accomplish nothing. We call those bullshit jobs. So, I can't believe MTG Arena's on it. Like, I get it. Oh, it's like, oh, we're in beta stage. We're still refining stuff on other platforms. It's like, yeah, I get it. But, like, dude, you guys, if you were on mobile, you would be making a killing. I went on Reddit. Some people were talking about, oh, like, the interface would be too small and this, that, and the other. It's like, dude, Magic the Gathering, you know, a lot of the cards stack on top of one another. I think it'll be fine. I mean, hell, I've seen crazy games of Hearthstone, crazy games of Elder Scrolls Legends. But I think those cards have caps, though. With Magic, you don't have a cap of how many cards you can have on the field. Just as many as you can pay for. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Also, who the hell are you to say, oh, the interface, you know, it would be too tight, there wouldn't be enough room. Have you seen how big cell phones are? Trust me, it'll be fine. Dude, some dumb motherfuckers went out and got a DUI. So the battalion commander cracked down on cracked the whip in our company. Welcome, man. You have no idea how many times because of one fucking person, everyone else got in trouble. And here's the thing. If you want, let's talk about the psychology of that, right? The actions of one, everyone gets punished. What if one person does something good? Does everyone get rewarded? Fuck no. Not even a little bit, man. That's what the bullshit is. What are you raising your hands up for, bitch, huh? I got this dude stopped in front of me. I gotta slow down. Why are you making it seem like it's my fucking problem? Dumb bitch. Whatever. So, yeah, I've never understood why one person does something unrelated to everyone else and everyone else gets in trouble. It makes no sense. It's like, oh, we're teaching you that you work as a team. You are all together as one. That's all fine and dandy on paper, but when you actually implement it in the real world, what does that teach the person that got in trouble? It's like, okay, so they got in trouble. They're going to get an Article 15 or something like that. They're going to get demoted. But at the same time, everyone that works around them is equally as miserable. So there's no comparison for them to grow from. Prime example, someone gets a DUI, they get hemmed up, they get in trouble, they get all this shit, right? That's on them. And then they get like their repercussions, and they look around them and they see everyone else that's living just fine because they didn't get DUIs. That's a prime example. Right in front of you. You can see the consequences of your actions. I did something wrong, therefore my life is shit. But those around me, they did not do that thing wrong, and they're still living wonderful. You know? All it does by punishing everyone is make everyone disgruntled with leadership. Because it's like, everyone knows it. Everyone's like, what is the point of all of us getting in trouble for this one thing? You know? And it's like something happened up at Drum, like 187, we were a good ass unit, but there were some bad eggs in there, man. Every unit has bad eggs. And we would get guys that would just go off and do stupid shit, and everyone in the battalion would get in trouble. And it's like, what? Dude, like, how is it all of our fault because one guy that's not even in my company did something fucking stupid? You know? It's maddening. I don't get it. I mean, it makes no sense, man. Privileged notion that shitbag is acceptable, but as long as you make sure to snitch on your fellow soldiers. Good old Blue Falcons, man. I've snitched on a soldier before. I have definitely snitched on a soldier before, dude. There was this dude named, so when I enlisted at San Diego MEPS, there was a girl, she was the youngest person in our company when we got to basic that enlisted. But, so we had the same recruiter. She was only 17. Wasn't even an adult yet, but you're allowed to, you know, whatever, right? So she joined, and I guess, like, she was kind of a hoe, man. Because she met up with some dude at the hotel at MEPS, and like, oh, we're so in love, we're gonna be together. And like, she was like fucking him and shit. And then that didn't work out. Ashley Pennick. I actually remember her name. And the other guy's name was Norton. So she met up with this dude once we got to basic, and I guess they met at reception and they started hitting it off. He had no idea how old she was. Anyway, so they were screwing around and everything, right? God, this is actually going to be a lot longer of a story. But I'll just talk about the part where I snitched on him. So I had heard, because we had a GI inspection, so we all had to go downstairs, and it was a health and welfare inspection. So we're all downstairs in the training rooms, and our drill sergeants are like going through one by one, and we have to go up to our rooms and all this stuff, and they got to look through our stuff. I know, it's ridiculous. So I'm listening, I'm eavesdropping, and I guess Norton was talking to someone, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm kind of sketched out. Like, I didn't know that we're gonna have health and welfare. If you open my locker, there's a picture of Pennick right there, so I'm gonna try to remove it real quick." And I heard about that, and I didn't like Norton. It wasn't like, oh, Mace ratted on this dude because he had a crush on that girl. No, I didn't give a fuck about Pennick. You know, I had my own thing back home. I just did not like the guy, man. The guy was a piece of shit. So what I did is I took one of my drill sergeants aside. I was like, hey, Sergeant, drill sergeant, what was it? Skaman, drill sergeant Skaman. Can I talk to you in confidence for a moment? And he pulled me aside, and I was like, Montgomery, I don't want to hear what bullshit you got going on, so hurry up and get it out. We got shit to do. And I was like, I'm just letting you know this only because I detest Norton's very existence. There's a picture of Pennick on the door of his locker the moment you open it up. He's like, how the hell do you know this? And I was like, I was just eavesdropping and they were talking about it. So when you guys go up to take care of it, I want to make sure that you're aware that he doesn't try to hide it. And he's like, you're kind of a piece of shit for that, Montgomery, but none of us really like him, so thanks. Because all the drill sergeants, no one liked him, but no one had any proof that he was doing anything with Pennick. So they were all the drill sergeants were trying to stack together proof, right? So they get up there, and it wasn't even Drill Sergeant Skaman. He tried to like get at the picture real quick, but Drill Sergeant Chadwick, he pulled it real quick right out of Norton's hand when Norton tried to hide it. And he's like, "What the fuck is this?" Oh man, I should probably make a YouTube video about those two, because there's a lot of info I could drop about these individuals. Oh, am I working Amazon? What job is this? I'm actually headed to a job right now. I'm working on a handy job right now. Then I got an IKEA job a little bit later. So, sorry about that. I wasn't ignoring you. Hopefully you're still here. No, I got a handy job. So, handy's a handyman / cleaning platform. I don't care about politics. I just want to be left alone. Yeah, I know, right? So I'm headed to go put together a TV stand, and then I got a little break in between the two jobs, and then I gotta go put together a shoe cabinet, so. So I'm just going through the motions, trying to make a little bread. This first job kind of sucks. I wish I would have known how far away it was, but with Handy, you get jobs. They instant book you, and this person instant booked me before after the 48-hour cutoff, so I couldn't delete it, because if I delete it, then I get fined $50 by Handy, which is so stupid. Like, Handy is probably the worst platform for anyone to work on, but I know how bad it is, so I know how to avoid all the bad things. And I'm basically here. I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to park first. Well, I guess here's fine. It's right in the fucking sun. Yeah, I don't like Handy. I mean, you can make money off of it, so as long as you operate within the guidelines of the platform, then you should be fine. I got a couple more minutes before I gotta go up. Hopefully it only takes me an hour. hide that so from the sun. Damn, there you are. Oh, nice and cool. Anyway, I don't know if, damn, Super Mario plush. Hopefully you're still watching, dude. I didn't see your comment come up. That's one of the downsides about streaming on YouTube. I honestly prefer to stream on Twitch, but a lot of the people that watch my content, they don't watch Twitch. So, but when I try to talk about the gig economy and work, I try to stream on YouTube. Anything else, I go to Twitch. But the downside about streaming on YouTube is from the mobile app, the chat always fades away. It always fades away. I guess I could use Streamlabs, but yeah, Streamlabs is kind of a pain in the ass on my phone. If I had a better phone, I would definitely use Streamlabs on my phone, but I don't know what it is, but whenever I stream from Streamlabs, it just, my phone just can't process it properly. It's like a different encoding thing or whatever. Alright, so that's it. No one else saying anything. I do have to go into work, so as always, Zero So Glorious, Beloved Mace Valor! Let me know if you guys watched it in the future. Let me know, comment down below if you made it this far to the end. You the real MVP. Last time was Lily. I'm pretty sure that was the name, but shout out to you if you're seeing this again. As always, I'm your so beloved and glorious Mace Valor! Signing off.